Hi guys, Zach here with another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. In this game I'm playing a 2v2 match on the map Lakelands. I'm starting in the bottom middle position playing as the Soviets. So in this game I'm playing against Nose, and then the other two players are relatively unknown, so we'll see how they perform in this game. Now, this map Lakelands has a mixture of ore and gems in different parts. I think it's mainly ore, really. I don't know this map quite as well, and it's also quite a small map compared to some of the maps I usually play. And that means there's going to be a short distance between my base and my opponent's base, so I'm going to have to be quite careful. And what I've done is I've sent some troops down south as well, in order to see the best ore patches, because as I say, I don't know this map quite as well, and now I was a little bit careless, and you saw Nose got some infantry quite close to my base, so he'll have a bit more vision, unfortunately, and we can see some of his infantry lining up there. Now, I do have sort of a cliff edge in front of my base, and that's going to provide me with a bit of protection. It could also hinder my expansion, I guess, but we'll have to see how this plays out. So you can see that big cliff face there. Just provides me, yeah, sort of blocks loads of tanks coming at me at once. They'll have to go around the outside. So we'll have to see how that plays out anyway. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build one ore truck. Now, quite often when I've got maps like this, what I'd do is I'd go for 2 ore trucks. But because my opponent's going to be very close by, what that means is when he builds tanks, his tanks take less time to get to my base. So I am going to have to build tanks earlier. And there we can see those infantry coming through. But I've got infantry to defend that war factory, because that would be a bit disastrous if that war factory went down at this time in the game. And I'm getting ready to place my second ore refinery, and after I place that, if I'm just having a look at my ore count, I'm going to have enough funds to start building a second war factory. But I am going to have to be careful with managing my economy, and now I'm taking these infantry up north. Let's see what there is here, and if Nose is going to respond. I can now see him bringing some infantry forwards, but it's not enough. I've got the infantry advantage here, and he puts the war factory down. Now I think that might be a little bit of a mistake. We'll have to see if he can save it, because he's just placed it right in front of my troops, and now we're going for it. He's trying to squash those troops with his heavy tank, but I think I'm going to get it down, and it just goes down. He did build a flame tower, but it wasn't quick enough, and what that means is I am going to have the war factory advantage, and I'm going to be able to build tanks more quickly than Nose. So as long as I can manage his economy, I am in a very, very good position. And Nose is also down 2,000 ore, because he spent that on the ore factory, and it's of no benefit whatsoever. And while he's building that second war factory again, I'm going to be building another ore refinery, so improving my economy. And I'm going to build another ore truck for my war factory, and I've got increased building speed, just to make sure my economy stays strong.
Unit ready.
So I'll just direct that ore truck. I'm almost getting my third ore refinery as well. You can see I'm having a little bit of trouble with funds, so it's a good thing I built that extra ore truck. And now we're going to place this ore refinery just over those gems, and that's going to give us a great economy boost temporarily. You can see there's quite a few gems, probably at least 2 loads there, maybe 2.5. And as soon as I get those gems in, you can see how much it benefits me. So hopefully that's going to just give me the economy boost I need. Yeah, you can see it's stacking up now really high. Although it's only going to be temporary, because those gems will quickly run out. But if I improve my economy in the meantime, and we can see Nose has built that second war factory, just having a check up on my ally there. Everything looks fine there, and now we're going to go on the attack. You can see Nose has built up his heavy tank numbers, and now we're just engaging. So let's see how this goes. We're just trying to see how many we can get down. Some of those tanks are now on low health from Nose, just taking out about 3 tanks there, and it's looking all right so far. I'm also going to build a service depot in case I need it later, but let's see how this goes. And Nose places a Tesla coil, and I need to take that out as quickly as possible. And yeah, it seems like it's sort of evened up the tank numbers, because he put that Tesla coil down, he got off a shot, and needed to go and destroy it, and I lost some tanks in the process. And now you can see the fight where it's actually going in Nose's favour now. So that Tesla coil has made a real difference, and I'm just trying to get my reinforcements up. I do have that cliff that provides defence, but it also makes it harder for reinforcements to come because of the tracking. And now we're just keeping on this fight going. It looks about even at the moment, and I'm going to start building my own Tesla coil. But yellow are coming in, so that's Nose's allies, and they've now got the tank advantage, and I'm going to need to pull back here because there's no way my tanks are going to be able to fight that. I'm just trying to hold it for the time being because I'm going to get that Tesla coil down soon, and Nose gets another Tesla coil also. And now I'm in a bit of a dangerous position. We can see that Nose and Yellow are coming down to attack my base, and now I've just placed that Tesla coil down there, and let's see if that can do any damage. You can see there's quite a lot of yellow heavy tanks there, and they're trying to do some damage to my oil refinery, but not having much success so far. Actually, they seem to be just trying to destroy an ore silo there, which doesn't bother me too much. And now I've done a bit of a misclick, was building a service depot for a bit of time, but what I want to be building is another Tesla coil to protect the other side of my base. That'll stop my ore refinery getting attacked on the left side. It's quite hard to get like my tanks through, so I'll try and get some of these new ones to that side, see if they can just destroy that yellow tank. I don't want that ore refinery to go down. And now we place that Tesla coil, and you can see that yellow tank immediately on very low HP. And that Tesla coil for Nose is in range, and I managed to take it out now so we can go on the counter attack. And Nose doesn't seem to have that many tank numbers at the moment, and Yellow coming in, but Yellow seems to be going from my base instead of like from my tanks. And I've got that Tesla coil inside my base, and those tanks seem to be going down. So now we're going to fight with Nose. Let's see what we can do. We've definitely got the better tank numbers so far, and this time it doesn't look like he's got a quick Tesla coil to put down, and he sold his war factory, and I think he's low on funds, and we're going to push up into his base. Just having another check on my ally, who's okay, and now we're going up. Let's destroy that heavy tank, and I think this is going to be a good game for Nose because it doesn't look like he's got much to defend with, and Yellow hasn't got many tanks to help defend either. And we've taken out his main production buildings, and now I'm getting a third Tesla coil in my base, so my base is very well protected. There's a couple of yellow tanks there, but that's not enough, and yeah, Nose's buildings are slowly but surely going down, and Nose has said good game. So yeah, he's got 3 refs in the back of his base, but we'll just take them out, and then Nose will officially be out of the game. And then we'll go and try and go on to attack Yellow, who's in the top right position, and there Nose is officially out, and he said he had a bad build order and he'd ran out of ore. And now we're going into Yellow's base, and he's got Tesla coils to defend, but they're going to be little use when he hasn't got tanks to back them up, because they do have very low HP and go down very quickly. I think one of the key points in this game, or the main point, turning point, was when we destroyed Nose's war factory early on. What I did then is I used the time I'd bought myself to improve my economy. I built an extra ore truck, built an extra ore refinery, so I had a much better economy behind me. And also, the placing of Tesla coils, I think, played a big role in this game, because we saw how the tide could turn after they were placed. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.